Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Mecca Mike, and man, the Cowboys have been making some moves as of late. And obviously, our running back room isn't the best, but I'm not surprised that Jerry has put out the bat signal and now help is on the way. So, if you didn't know already, the Dallas Cowboys have signed four-time Pro Bowler Dalvin Cook. But here's the caveat: he signed to the practice squad. But the question is, do you think he'll stay there? I have an answer for you. Obviously not. They want him to get into football shape, and eventually they'll just move him up. So it's just a precautionary thing. Let him get hit during practice, and then they'll just move him up to the 53-man roster. And he's on the 53-man roster, but it's practice squad. So after the signing, I've been seeing a lot of mixed reviews from Cowboys Nation. Now, some love the signing, some hate it, and the only thing that I've seen that I can't agree with is that there's been a lot of, I would say, attention to Cook's age, and I get it. Older running back, you're not going to have that much juice, but they're basically saying he's another Zeke. And to me, that's just a wild statement because, especially if you've seen Zeke run at training camp this year, um, and even in his last year in Dallas, you know for a fact that he has no burst whatsoever. And that's why you hear so many people when they're talking about Zeke, they're just saying stuff like, "Oh, he's a great pass blocker. He can help in short downs and in goal line situations." And for me, that's you're just trying to mask over the fact that he doesn't have the burst that he used to, unless it's short yardage or a situation where you need to put him. Uh, because if you put him in that situation where he needs to make a guy miss or catch a pass, he's basically useless. Just because he caught passes in New England doesn't matter because if you're not doing anything with it, so I could throw you a pass, it's a 1 yard catch. If we're not in a situation where we need more than one, if we're in a situation where we need more than 1 yards, and you're the only guy open, that does nothing for me. But again, we've just because of what Zeke did in the past, we're just so harped on. Oh, he is a addition, but somebody like Dalvin Cook is no different. I I just don't believe that. Um, because Dalvin Cook, he gives you that burst that Zeke doesn't have. Whether you like it or not, it's just the truth. You've seen Dalvin Cook run recently compared to Zeke. Dalvin has more burst, and that's what we're missing. Zeke is just basically a glorified fullback at this point, but nobody wants to talk about it. I get it. You like the guy. He's done great things in Dallas. But to command a roster spot for what you did when recently other teams don't think you got it like that is just, I don't know, it's just crazy to me. And when it comes to Cook, do I expect him to be this bell cow for Dallas? No, I don't expect that. But I don't think people understand how that quickness can be the difference between being in the backfield or getting or getting short yardage down, and how that puts pressure on the defense. Because at that point, they don't know if you're in that short yardage defense. Say you're 3rd and 3. If you can consistently as a running back get your offense in 3rd and shorts, 2nd and shorts, that the defense doesn't know what to do at that point. They don't know if you're going to throw, if you're going to run, because you've shown that running by itself, you can set up the pass. And for me, that is more scary than an offense that could just throw wholesale on you. Because if they throw it, eventually you're going to catch a beat on them. They will make a mistake. But if you're more balanced, that puts you in a way better position offensively, and you're putting the defense on their toes. They might have to cheat up, try to stop the run. You can play action under that or quick pass. You make a guy miss, you can take it. And that's where I think Dalvin Cook brings that burst that we need. Yes, I know Deuce Vaughn has it, but he's doesn't have the size we need in that pass protection. Dalvin Cook can do that same thing. Just because, yes, Zeke is good at that, but is it so important that you couldn't put a fullback out there to do the same thing? Fullback can do the same things that people are talking about when it comes to Zeke. So for me, that's not something I really care about. Yes, it was something lacking, but I thought more of our running issues was tied to the O line and blocking scheme, not really the running back per se. But that's just me. Um, but and another thing that people don't understand, like what we need in Dallas is someone consistent like that. Because Rico Dowdle has an injury history. So we need a decent back with size that has burst, and that is Dalvin Cook. I don't expect him to be this shining star, no pun intended. I just need him to not make our offense predictable like it was with Zeke in the formation. So as long as the carries are split up to effectively move the ball down the field, then I think the run game will be fine. So hopefully Mike McCarthy will incorporate more creativity and with Cooper Beebe mauling people over, and the run game should be way more efficient. So that's more of a McCarthy thing, in my opinion. Um, and for me, Dalvin Cook, he isn't washed up. Don't let those weirdos that base things just based on stats alone tell you that guys don't have it anymore. He can play and brings more to the table, in my opinion, than Zeke. And I know for me that isn't saying much, but hey, that's just my opinion. So I thank you guys again for watching. Don't forget to like and comment if you agree or disagree, and subscribe to the channel so I keep giving you guys Cowboys content. Again, my name is Mecca Mike, and I'm out.